Good morning, everyone. I'm back on DayZ, and we are sitting right here, headed into the Crater Island. However, there is another convoy on this bridge, and we waited for over a half an hour last time for the convoy to dissipate after we finished killing all the guys on it. And it did not. So what we're going to do is we're going to go take another look at that. But I spoke with the map generator, or the server owner, I mean. And according to her, the recent experience has been that even if the convoy disappears and you're able to get across the bridge, when you come back to get back across the bridge, you're going to hit the same problem. Because the convoy seems to be semi-permanent. It seems to be, there's some lag issues here. It seems like the convoy is squish these guys. And then what we're going to do is we're going to position ourselves as we did before. Because it would appear that since the convoy is back, it might have new stuff. So let's give that a try. But also, she had an idea. Which was, don't drive. So I said, what do I have to do? I have to walk across the bridge and go do the whole island on foot. And she said, well, yeah, you could do it that way. But then I remembered that there's that ATV. And I believe that ATV we found was right back in here. So we're here. That's there. It's very close. So my thought is, perhaps I should go back to that place after I check this out. I don't know if that's the same convoy. Oops, sorry. Or a different, like the convoy has reappeared. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Because this looks like regular. Well, that definitely looks like there's more stuff there than there was. I've already got one of those. A rectal thermometer, just what I need. But, oh, this is a different, this is a MKV armor. So this is, got a groin protector. Oh, hey, it came with a, didn't I say I needed a holster? No, I have a holster, I need a sheath. Shoot. Because I threw the sheath away last time. So anyway, the gist was that oh, not too shabby. I don't really need a whole nother canteen. Take a couple pairs of those, though. Oh, those are some funky looking boots. I got a pair just like that somewhere. I think I took it home. Some salt vest. So this is a whole new set of stuff. Ah, there we go. A spear suppressor. Now I've got enough mag for it. We're just going to grab all those. Take the bullets out later. Don't need that. We did learn that these things have sometimes got stuff in them. More actively on the roof and in the sides. Don't see anything today. What's that? It's like a butt stock, yeah. Well, this is really weird. Where are all the Zeds? Maybe somebody already hit this. It's possible, but they missed some good stuff. So anyway, the gist is that you can no longer just expect to run across this bridge in your vehicle. I want a SOCOM. M14. I don't know that I want to keep that. Let's see if there's anything here. Another pouch. Magz said she thought pretty much everybody would have their own by now. NBC pouch. Oh, I do like the black canteen though. So let's go ahead and take that. I don't really want another canteen, but I can swap out the black one. I've got plenty of carabiners. Another honey badger. Well, we'll take the suppressor from it. Honey badger butt stock. What's that look like? It's tiny. I'll take it for now and then. Really weird to see this. So there's just nobody here. This is 5.5, yeah. Just one bullet though. I'm not gonna worry about one bullet, I've got plenty. It does look maybe somebody's already been here. And they've taken what they wanted and then sure strange, but anyway, the gist is you can't expect to just drive across here and then see, because if you drive across and then you're stuck because you can't get back, then you might spend quite a while trying to get, yeah, those are both either green or, I don't think that one's black. No, it's green. Actually, green would be better, wouldn't it? That would match my outfit better. let's take that. Well, we don't have any place to keep the black one. That's the problem. The car is almost completely full, so we'd have to decide what we throw out. You know, not good at that. So, the idea is to drive back. Just me. Saw another one over that way. I'm surprised they don't come in when they hear the shooting. I think they would. Okay. There's a whole bunch of them on down the shore. That's okay, we don't really care about that. There's something over here. What's that? Oh, it's just a mushroom. We'll grab that because we just filled up on mushrooms. Completely chock-a-block. So, but we can always eat more. Okay, so I think that is sound reasoning to go ahead and head back to that military. Look and see. I believe we have a battery on board. So we can go and look at getting into that. Remember to take my hand off the gosh darn mouse. Okay, now let's see, how far are we? We skipped the first right and take the second right. That's right. That might be what I hit in the road that one time when I got to a sudden stop. There might have been a tree stump I didn't see. Those tents don't have anything in them, the ones that are out here. Right here. Wow. Major lag spikes. So either somebody's loading in, or we have had a couple times where there's been a little instability, and it usually has to do with some mod updates going in. I believe this is the road I need. Yeah. So let's go grab that Quonset and we'll see if anything new is there. To be honest, I mean, we really are going to have to start making some hard decisions about what we throw out if we keep this up, because we have found so much good stuff. It's a wonderful position to be in, but oh, is that a gas mask? Oh no, that's a belt. I have a green belt on now. It's going with my general theme of green. There we got another tactical pouch though. And we can fit a bunch of stuff in there. We got another honey badger suppressor, and I don't know that we need a honey badger that, but we can get rid of it in the end. Oh, you can't put a tactical pouch inside of tactical pouch. That's interesting. Alright, so can we put these guys in here? No. So that's interesting. That won't nest within. Okay, let's get this stuff out of the way. And this we just found. I have no idea. I do have a spear. I have a spear mag. I'm not sure if I have a spear gun. But we'll get all this stuff out of here. See if we can't nest this in here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's a nice belt. But I don't think I can pick it up. Oh, it's actually pretty small. So let's take an extra belt, yeah. Backup plan for back at the ranch where we have like a whole outfit, extra outfit that we're trying to put together. What's that? That is a universal flashlight. Cool. That'll go on a helmet. So when I have a helmet in the back of the truck. Oh, there's two of them. That one's pristine. That one's pristine. I don't need two. Wait, did that thing have a walkie-talkie on it? It did. Yeah. I can't count the number of times. Maybe once that I actually got a battery off of one of those things. Oh, hurdle. It's hard to shoot out of this thing. Really hard to shoot out of these things. Yeah, you can't shoot below you. You have to hope they walk away. They might if I throw something. They might chase it. Keep putting it back down. There we go. Don't even need to worry about it. They're gone. Okay. Hoping that ATV is still there. I think it was further down. I want to overclock it. spark plugs, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if I did, but I have to get out and open those gates. This is the night of the universal flashlight. Oh, there's a backpack there too. MMG Camelback Erdl. I do want to take that. I want to at least get a look at it. Yeah, that's a 90 slot back, but it's only got one. It's a nice one though. Again. You know, it is easier to see with this on. Got one of them. Okay, there he goes. Oh, the ATV was... That's it right there. Yeah. Let's see if we can turn this around. Let's see. Be ready to leave. I think what we'll do is we'll leave this here, at least temporarily. Let's go see what condition the ATV is in. First we'll go through the barracks. Now you only get 64 slots on the ATV to store stuff, so you have to rely upon your backpack. And that means, in this case, it probably means 308 Stanig. Not fit in the... I think that might fit in the Scar H if I find one. Not sure. Here's a... Yep, we got another one of those. So we got 18 slots in the size of a... That one is similar to mine, but it's got 2 double pouches instead of what mine has on it, which is a triple mag pouch. Actually, I've got a spot for another mag there I could put. Could put my pistol mag on there. Actually, I could put one of these. Because I got rid of one of the mags I had. There we go. Yeah, so I've got the triple mag, and then the NBC, and then the EOD. Yeah, and it doesn't have a spot for your knife, but it does have 2 grenades. Doesn't have spot for your compass. Yeah, I'm missing my... No, my compass must still be on there somewhere. I just don't see it. Because it used to be sitting right... Oh, there it is. There it is. So it must be... Huh. So I don't see it on here. It's not sitting there. Interesting. I don't know where it is. Huh. Alright, well, anyway. I've got a place for another knife. I picked up all this shit here. In the last couple places. Don't need that. There's a butt pack there. That would go better than the one I had. It would go better on my... Oh, it's a shot. Yeah, flashbang. Don't need that. I should go ahead and grab that one because that'll go better on the camelback that I do have. If I can find it. I think it's in the back of the truck somewhere. And I also need to look for the battery because I think this thing needed a battery. There should be... Yeah, there it is. This one will go better with the existing backpack that I bought. Yeah, there's my old backpack. Yeah, I like that better than the tan one. Alright, now, did we see the car battery? Oh, shoot, I hope I didn't leave it at home. Let's go check the... Before we freak out, let's go check and see what this thing needs. Yeah, it needs a car battery. That's what I thought. And it needs a headlight. I could take a headlight out of my truck. I've got a spark. I've got water to put in the radiator. But the car battery is going to be the question. But I was sure I had one. Maybe it's nested inside something. So let's do the old checkaroo. Check in the ones I've got on me. It couldn't be one of these because it's 9 by and those are only 3 wide. At least I don't think it could be. I keep checking. I don't think I had it on me. I think I put it in the truck. But my thought is, I'm wondering if I put it back at the tent. I hope not, but it's possible. Yeah, you see how these nested work. Pretty handy. Yeah, I don't think this would be wide enough for... Well, actually it could. So I better check those two. Nope. Alright, so we're back to the body of the truck. I have to check each one of these packs. See where our battery might have gone. I hope I didn't leave it home. If I did, this plan is going to be for naught. Ah, it's not looking good. Ah! Aha! There we go. And I could put something in there. that will fit. Get it out of my backpack. Yeah, she's getting crowded in here. Now this should go on here. There we go. And oh, you know, while I'm at it, this should too. There we go. And it takes up the same amount of space. The beauty. Beauty. Alright, so now we picked up an extra one of these, which is empty, so we can pack some more stuff in there. See, I do have an extra thermos there. We'll put that away in there. Put that away here. What is that? Ah, that's a... What do you call him? Is this empty? Pretty empty. What's that one? M-Core 17. What the heck is that? Another DMR mag with a bunch of bullets. That's cool. That looks like a, yeah, KAM. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we're getting pretty packed in here. Put in there. We don't need those bullets. Don't need those either. Get rid of everything that we can. Oops. The goal being to get a space to have a whole nother gun in there. That'll work. Yeah, we've had a really bounteous run so far. Oop. Getting awful bright. Alright. Get this sucker in. Alright, now I'll go get the spark plug. I think they had the spark plugs in my... One of the bears has them in them, I think. Yep. There we go. Can we deal with one headlight? I don't remember if... Oh, and it's a stag one, too. Ooh, even sweeter. They're supposed to be tougher. Does it got any gas? That'll be the good question. Oops, no. Get in. It has a little bit of gas. Okay, now where is it? It needs water. So let's get off. Now the first... this one has water. Yeah. Thank gosh. That was a good idea. How do you fill it, though? Anybody got an idea? Where's the radiator? Oh, this might pose a problem here. Car radiator, there we go. Front left tire. It seems like you're emptying your whole gas can, but actually you aren't. There's only a little bit of the water that's out of there now. so now we've got a battery. I'm going to put away as much stuff as we can. We're still really full, but we do have space for a couple of guns. Okay, now let's go get on our... Oh, you know what? I don't think we've got a gas can full of gas in here, but let's check. Should check that before I clicked. Oh, that we do not have. Okay, so we'll have to find some gas somewhere. Nope. They do sip instead of, you know, they're not that hard to... Actually, let's go ahead and check on down, see if anybody else has one. There's a shed down here. No gas can. Lots of stuff though. Oh yeah. That's the first free stack of 9x39 I found this whole place. That's weird. Okay, that's another 3 spot. White though. Anybody want white? Ooh. Collecting our patches. Okay, wrist adapter. Don't need that. Shit, I missed him. Yeah. A little low, I think. Yep, a little low. Another AK. I don't need any of the pieces parts. Ah, shoot. He's buried. He's an ostrich burying his head in the sand. Okay. Looks like a pistol. Sig Pt2. I think we've got a mag for that, but I couldn't tell you where. Semi-automatic pistol. Can be fired faster. Oh, well, we'll keep it for now. Let's get rid of that. Let's put it up here to not impede the extra gun if we find it. Some more of those. I think that means we're going to find a... Ah. Let's see, what would I like to find? I'd like to find something that gives us more storage in the base. That's the main thing that I would like to find. And so far, I have not had luck with that kind of thing. Empty. Empty. Green smoke. Yeah, pretty empty. Yeah, my finding the first time through here was that it wasn't that great a pickings, but you always want to check, you know. I've been trying to find a boat too, and I haven't found one of those. That would have been kind of sweet to find a boat off of there, but there's nothing there. I don't think. Nope. All right, well. Got one more barrack. I think that was it. And then that's just a wall down there. I'd like to be able to take one of these home. Or something like it, you know, that would hold some guns, because Lord only knows we're starting to collect a lot of guns. And we don't have much storage that can accommodate that. Of course, if we find anything, then we have to throw something out. But that's a problem I'm willing to deal with. Let's go up here where we've got our stacks of this. There we go. Now this one is a diary entry. I've read that one already. Didn't need to pick that up. They have lore about the map. 150 slot bag. So, you know what? Even though you didn't have a gun, I've revised my thinking. Even though you don't have a gun slot, it probably would give you a little bit more space, but it's huge and bulky and ugly. So, I mean, it's your choice, but there's another one of those. Ooh, that's a nice one. I like the one I've got, but that's a backup shirt. They're not that big. And it's got 42 slots, so if I were to damage the one I've got on, which is in worn condition. Ooh, some 308s. It's good for Magz. Oh, yes. Whole box of 5.56s, yes. Definitely worth a trip. Okay, so now the other thing that I've been thinking about is that I'm going down there buttstock. If you put the black buttstock on there, you're kind of changing the whole look of your AK. I like the original. Wait, is it lighter? 0.25 kilo. Yeah, it's lighter. Let's go ahead with it. I don't normally do that, but because I like the look of the AK. But I also am appreciative of less weight. I don't think there's going to be a gas can down here, but nope. Yeah, and that's not a building, that's like a firing range. A couple of guys down that way. I think we've been through all this. Now the only thing I can think of is to look before I get on there. Go get up on something safe and take a gander at. Oh, it's a stag. Good thing I got up top. Well, that's very unusual. To have a stag just die like that. One tap to the head. I don't believe I shot him before. I could have sworn that one was going to hit him. We got them all. Alright, so the thing is, there's water here, but there isn't any gas. So where is the nearest gas station? Is there one out on this island? Because that would be one heck of a thing to get out there and roaming around and then run out of gas. And it does not look like it. But you know what? I have not found gas stations marked on many maps. Sometimes, yeah, but sometimes not at all. So there could be a gas station on here pretty close and I wouldn't even know it. But it is true that there isn't one here. Alright, so let's grab anything he's got on him. Oh, that's good. Thank you. I don't think these guys will have anything. Alright, so we're going to leave the car here. And we're going to stake our stag ATV. If we have to run back, we have to run back. It's not the end of the world. Let's, do I want to take a headlight? Yeah, let's go ahead and take a headlight so we're completely outfitted here. Luckily, they all fit the same size. Okay, let's go do that. All right, we should be ready to go. Get in. There we go. These things are fun to drive. And they are easier to manage than they used to be, I think. Right, now in we go. Now there are gas zones in the, we're not prepared to go into a gas zone. Gosh darn, did that break my window? No. I thought I saw that my window was broken. Okay. I don't want to go cross country because there might be water in between. Plus, ATVs, surprisingly enough, don't deal well with off-road conditions. Well, they didn't used to anyway. They might be better now. They do seem to ride a little bit better than they used to. Drive a bit better and they're easier to manage. Not much where it's going to get interesting. Yeah, we want to go this way. Yep. Gotta go left. What I was thinking is, and I interrupted my own thought, was it's going to get interesting when we have to deal with bears. If and when. If we're on this thing, we're protected from zombies. They can't hit you while you're on your ATV. But I don't know that that is the same for bears. No idea. Let's see, we're going to go to the right. Should allow us to weave in between all the stuff on the bridge. It's going to help us with gas, but neither with the car, so be careful. You can drive over Zeds, but not terribly well recommended. I think you can damage your engine. Here we go. Wish me luck. Oh man, they're all here now. Home week here on the bridge. Pushing me. Gosh darn, there's a whole bunch more stuff here than there was before. Uh-oh. I might have a problem in that. Apparently, if enough of them gather around us, they can impede our travel. That's tricky. Those are stags. Oh man, there's new stuff here, guys. Well, let's see. Uh-oh. We might be in worse shape than we thought if that's going to start. We're in the empty zone for the gas, so This might be worse. We might be in a bad position here. Get away from all these Zeds. Oh, there's a lot of them. My thought was over here by where the water tower is, there might be a gas station. Or if we find a car, the car might have a gas tank in it, a drivable car. I don't know if that's possible. But we definitely want to be out and away from all those hordes of Zeds, because if you have to get off of here, then you have to fight them. Getting off of it is awkward. You have to look in sheds for gas. Oops. There aren't that many sheds. Well, we might be deep in enemy territory with no recourse here. Oops. I can't go that way because there's a... Well, let's check this house. We're here. I don't want to waste my... Nope. No chance at gas. So that might have been a bad decision. Where is he? She. Okay, I'm gonna go up and look at the greenhouse. I think what we'll do is we'll use it as a transport only and park it in like a central location around a bunch of houses, and then until we find a gas can or something. So what is the likelihood of getting gas down there? I would say not super good. Well, we're getting real lag spikes here. Not real good. But there are barns and there are sheds, so we'll have to hope for the best. Can't recall ever finding a gas can in one of these places, though. Nope. In fact, there's something up there. A beanie. I think this is going to be largely just like starter zone stuff, yeah. Alright, well. Go over and look in this shed. I think we got a better shot at it with sheds. Cool backpack. Oh my gosh, what's that? 30-06. That's our red house up there on the hill. I don't want to lose sight of where we're going. Where to now? I haven't seen anything around these trucks, so I don't think we're likely to find anything like a gas can in there. Might have made a bad decision to come out here without the truck, but, well, you do the best you can with the information you have. I don't think we could have gotten out here with the truck. And certainly if we got out here, we wouldn't have been able to get back. Or we would have had to wait and wait and wait for a gap in that convoy being there. I don't know why he's done that. Why he's positioned a convoy there to block that. I don't know that he's done that, like, on purpose. Huh. Alright, well. Not like you can go siphon some out of a car somewhere. I thought I had a gas can in the car. They had gas in it, but I must have either given it away or put it in the house because I didn't think I needed it because I had just filled up the car. Let's see what we got in the back here. Yeah, oh, this has 100 spots. That's nice. So the standard one only has 63 spots. Let's take everything off us that we don't need, that we won't be able to use. Okay. Can't use that yet. We'll have to go on a search to see if we can find ammo for it. We can use that. We can't use that. Can't use that. We can use that. We don't need to carry this with us. There we go. Tuck everything up in there. Let's see. What's that have in it? Can we put that in there full? Can. Okay. Alright, so that freed up some space. Just keep doing this. Getting rid of anything and everything that we don't actually need. Okay. Alright, that gives us at least one gun. And if we position it right, actually, we could get these out of here. Three. That gives us 2 guns. Alright. Smart. That's really nice that it's a little bit bigger. Of course, if we get stuck where we don't have gas, that's going to put us in a bad position. Maybe we should go back across the bridge. The problem is I don't think there's any gas until you get all the way back to here. That's not that far, actually. It's probably wiser to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back across and back up to that area where there was gas and fill this thing all the way up. Of course, how are we going to do that? I'll have to use a... Yeah, because I think we're gonna end up stranded. Okay, yeah. Take this back. You have to kind of stick to the road because the fences are a pain in the ass. I think that's wiser because I can't guarantee. I have no idea if there is a... Now it looks like the bridge is empty. Isn't that funny? It was just absolutely full of people. Now it looks like the bridge is empty. Maybe it's just my perception, though. It's empty. Good. Just like that, it's gone. How strange is that? Alright, so let's go back up. Empty one of my water containers and fill up my car with that. Oh, major lag. Now I'm like 99% sure. Oops. The reason I crashed that one time was because I hit one of those stumps that's sitting right in the middle of the road. Now the only issue is back here. Now I'm gonna go past there. All the way back up there, so it actually is a little farther than I thought. So, knock on wood, guys, because if I can't fill this thing up with gas, back there, then this plan is Pt2, as they say in French. One thing that is going to be interesting is the area where the gas is was full of stag, guys. So we're going to have... Oh, see? Oh, jeez. Be careful we don't ruin our radiator. We only just have the one. Are we still heading in the right direction? We are. Okay. Go past that area. Half, again, that same distance we've already traveled. See how high you ride on this thing, though? It makes you... I think I hit a stump. Just protruding out into the... Okay, that's it, turn off. So this area up here is full of stags, as I was saying. So we're going to have to get up on something and shoot the daylights out of a bunch of guys. Remember if there was anything to get up on other than my truck. I don't think standing on this thing is going to be good, because it's not very high. I think they'll still be able to hit you. So when we start getting close, we'll ease on in and see about finding a spot to get up on and peg those guys. I hope you can hear me over the noise of this ATV. I could lower it. There we go. But then you can't hear anything in the game, so not a great idea. Sorry. I want to be able to hear if a gas thing comes in. I don't think this area gets gas, but there's a whole bunch of areas in here that I didn't think got gas that do. So there you have it. Gotta be getting close now. Yep, close. Gas is on this end of it, but we won't be able to peacefully fill up our gas tank with a bunch of guys bearing down on us. So the trick will be to get up on something. It looks like there might be a tank here. That's a Jeep. Yeah, we can get up on... No, it's a tank. A couple of tanks. Are there any of those cement walls? Yeah, there are. We can get up on these cement walls. And then start nailing them. If we go loud, they'll come. Okay. Well, we made it back. Let's not let's shoot the scar, but let's take the suppressor off, because we want them to come. That is a stag. Takes 2 headshots. More than 2. 3. There will be more than that in there, I'm sure. Let's see what else we got in there that we can get up on. Oh, there's a 2-story, that thing. I can get up on that. Okay. Pt2 Commando. No thanks. Okay, let's drive this up there. right is the gas tanks. There's another ATV there. The red one that I like better. Woohoo! Shit. Can't do it. Because we'd have to fill up the... Let's see if it has any more gas, though. Well, we'll do that in a minute. Oh, there's a gas mask. You guys. Gas mask. Jesus, damn stags. Finally hit a headshot. I've got one of those already, but we can pick up another one. And it had a battery and a radiator. Ah! And both of these. Oh my gosh, it's got stuff in it. Is that my stuff? Oh no, I'm looking at my own ATV. Durr. Second one. Nope, was missing everything too. Oh, we will take that headlight. Can't do it. This is the one I wanted, but the white one's fine. I like the red one though. Alright, so we need to fill up. Let's get around here first. Gosh darn canteen after all those bullet hikes. Thank you. I'll take those. We'll take the Mosins. We're going to find a VSD, guys. I know we are. 120 slots with one gun thing. Yeah. I think we're going to get up on the 2 level. It's just parts. AK parts. Here's our water. And we'll take some nails, sure. Thank you. No gas can. The likelihood of finding a gas can is so minimal that we're just going to have to deal with a... What's that? Handguard. Okay. At this point, I'm just collecting bullets for other people's guns because I don't have anything that shoots that. But that's okay, because somebody will. Somebody will be able to use them. Let's get up on here and see if there's anything we can Any guys we can spot. We can pick them off before they hit us while we're... Oh, there's another belt. This one's black. I think it's exactly like mine. Got a black, dark woodland. So let's do this. Let's go there. Take our gun out and put it in there. There. I like that better. It matches my pants better. Okay. I like my green belt fine. I already just picked up another belt, so we don't really need that. Nice though. Good to see that they're showing up. Now, if we see anybody else, we can shoot. Try to get his attention. I want to bring them all close because I want to kill them all from one position. He's running off down the beach. It's like, no thanks. I gave it the office. There we go. Finally able to hold still enough. Is that the only guy? Seriously? They probably just haven't spawned in yet, so let's hurry. Nope, we don't need any of that stuff. This is medical, so I'm like kind of hoping I'll find some more NBC. Striker helmet. I like mine. M-Core. What bullets does it have? 5.56, okay. Now this I can put on my belt. There we go. Is that a universal? Oh, it's a bison mag. Well, we'll take it for now. Get rid of the... I think it's 4 slots. Yeah, it's a big one. I'll pull out the 380s as soon as I have a moment. I've got one of those. Take that. Go. Don't need the pouch. Don't need that. Okay. Well, it looks like, at least initially, we have done in the food. No battery in the hat. Okay, let's get over here and get to filling up. Okay, so let's put this away. Drink our thermos. Canteen, I mean. I think they put another gas can here, so I'm thinking probably the white one wasn't operational. Now, how do you fill this up? Where's the refill? Where's the refills on a ATV? Anybody? In the middle? Get in. Oh, I just didn't think to check that before I don't know. Where is it? Oh, man. How do you refill them, guys? Oh, the complications. Ah, there we go. I have no idea how many this is going to take. But we're filling it all the way to the brim. I could do the red one, you know, because I do have water on me, but not enough to fill it all the way up. And I forgot that one was there. I did know it was there. That's okay. We'll get a red one someday. So if I can get this refueled before these guys respawn. I want to go check the bunkers too. I think this is the 5th or 6th one. I lost track. No, don't drink it, don't drink it, don't drink it. No, don't do it. Oh, you silly person. Do not be hitting that button unless you get that refuel, because it'll swig it. You can survive drinking gas, guys, by the way. Birch and I figured that out. Just gotta let yourself throw up. Take your meds. Sip water. Just keep throwing up. Keep taking your meds. Keep sipping your water. But it's miserable. It's like getting like the severe food poisoning. Well, basically it is food poisoning. I wish that honey badger had a mag on it. With even a few bullets, that would be nice. The honey badger shoots the 300 black. I know I've got some somewhere, but I couldn't find them. When you have nested within nested within nested, it gets a little challenging. It's a good kind of challenging, but it's challenging nonetheless. Sorry, this is kind of dull. What I could do is put you guys on pause for a minute and get this filled up, and then I'll... Okay guys, you're really glad I turned that off for a bit. It took as long as we had done it. It took that long again to fill it. This is one sippy little booger. So we've already searched everything in here, except for these bunkers. So let's go ahead and get ready. Nope, 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 nope. This is G82, a hat, a plate carrier. Okay. I'll take those even though I can't use them. There's a Savannah. Yeah, we'll take a Savannah. Not use 308s. It's damaged. Bolt action. Fed from a detachable magazine. 308 magazine. Well, we'll fix that up and see if we can't get it to work. There are two more down at the other end, but we're okay. We're not that greedy. Well, we are, but... Okay. Be careful, I parked that a little too close. There we go. Alright guys, now here we go back across the bridge. Now we've got a full tank of gas. Wow, I'm surprised we didn't wipe out there. Gas tank, a good radiator. As long as you don't hit anything too hard, I think it'll be good. These do spin out if you get going too fast around corners. Try not to do that. Not sure I like heading onto the island in the dark, but yeah, beggars can't be choosers. What I mean about not liking that. Oh shit! Ah, god dang it. Corners. And off-road conditions. We got bouncing. Going a little too fast. Alright, now. We have to watch those trucks sticking up in the middle of the road. Don't want to hit any of those if we can avoid it. I think we have one extra headlight just in case. We stole off the other ATV. I think that's where our... No, that's not where our car is. That's one of the places that we stopped. Well, that's what I hit. They were sticking out into the road. better at night, actually. They light up white in this headlight. Ah, see that one that's sticking out into the road there? Can't see it. Just the branches are sticking up. This is where I returned to go get the car. Let's just make sure that's true. Yeah. So at that place where there's the one closet and the tower, the car's back in there. So we're gonna go back and get it later. We are going to survive. I believe we want to go to the right. Yep. So the guys that were blocking me in on the bridge, that is a danger. If they crowd around you, then it looks like they can impede your forward progress. And if you can't get up enough momentum to ram them and give them a little love tap, then you could be stuck sitting there on your ATV. I don't remember which way to go here. I think right, yeah. Then you could be sitting there on your ATV trying to get moving and you won't be able to go forward. So that's gotten bigger. Yeah, this is one place where where NVGs are better than headlights, because NVGs don't reflect off the grasses and stuff. Whereas the headlights do. I'm hoping that by the time we get back over there to the bridge, which is going to be real soon here, we'll be getting on close to the morning. We're almost there now. Okay, let's see. Yep, bridge is clear. So I don't know whether they cleared that up but I wouldn't want to bet on it. Stag. Okay, so we went to the right last time. Let's see, what do we want to do? Yeah, I think we went over in there. No, we were over here because we went across there to that water tower. What we want to do is we want to go over to this Millie. So we need to go first right, then left. Is that the right that we were supposed to go at? Or is this the right we were supposed to go at? This is the right. Okay. One thing I don't like is the fact that it keeps rolling even when you put the brakes on. Go up here and then there's a pretty sharp left. And it goes backward the way I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Oop. All right. Now let's just get a quick look at the map now. We want to go to the we'll take our left, and then left. And then we'll go this way. We're just going to have to look at our map a lot while we figure this out. Hard to figure out exactly how you want to position yourself, because if you're too oblique, then you can't see the road ahead of you. If you're too tight, too flat, then you can't focus too well on want to take this left. Yep. We didn't need to take that left. We'll take the next left. So we have to work our way over that way. Avoid those little white tailbacks on those fence. Okay, let's look again. Okay, now we can stay on this until it goes around a sharp left turn, and then we take the first right. Now that's going to be right on the edge of the gas zone, so we have to be really careful. I think we can get there without full NVGs. We're just missing. Let's look again. Yeah, that was just a road, not the turn. I think I'm missing booties. I think I've got everything but the booties. I'm hoping that at some point I'll find the booties and then we can go in. But okay, here's our sharp left turn. I've got to take the first right. It should be this right here. Yeah. And then the next right as well. Wish we weren't doing this in the dark so we could see what we're missing. Here's the next right. Take a quick look at the map again. Yeah, so we should be able to follow this all the way up to where it tees and take a left. We could actually go check what that is on the right hand side too. Might as well. And then I think that the gas zone is like right about this level within the rim. But I'm hoping we can get there during daylight because I'm not sure you'll be able to see it at night. Trying to take a bite out of me. There are bears out here, guys, so. Yeah, got quite a ways to go yet. Not getting off in here. This area, there are bears in here. Oh, or there used to be. Honestly, don't know if we still got bears in here or not. People have told me that it's different than it used to be. So, I mean, it's a crapshoot whether the gas stays where I thought it was. It's kind of scary going in here at dark, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to lie about that, because I know that there used to be bears all through these woods, and I don't know that a bear can't manhandle an ATV. I think he probably can. Alright, we're at the turn. Gonna go right. We're almost to the turn, yeah. Just have to go through this little fence line. Ah, there it is, okay. We're going to go right and go see what those buildings are about. Now, if I get a dead vehicle out this way, then it's a long-ass walk back. Oh. It's a dead end, so I'll just go ahead and turn off the lights. Cut the engine. Hop out. Turn on the NVGs for a little while. These things are from Sakal, these little buildings. They started showing up in everywhere. Okay, there's an M16. I do not really want an M16. They don't have good attachments, and they're not that stable to shoot. So we'll do without that, thank you. I think we might have beat the... At this point we're going to have to get... Oh, a Beowulf, 50 cal. Okay, now we're going to take that if we can fit it in. I've got a mag for it. Oh, sweet. And I think it takes a universal suppressor. So I've got one of those too. I don't think anything spawns up on these things. Or haven't in the past, but looks like they put a crate up here now. I closed it. Thanks. Okay, now we've looked at that, we've looked at that. There's some kind of little building here. I don't think that's, you can go in. Don't think so. Nope. And this is a Takistan building. These have not typically had a lot of loot spawn in them. And this is typical. Okay, that's that. Now we're off to the, and it's daylight, thank God. That's where we're headed, up there where that antenna is. Now we could try going overland, but I'm going to just stick to the road because it would be nice to be able to find something to climb up upon. So you kind of give the place a once over. I'd like to be able to see it in daylight too, to be sure if there's a gas. Okay, if we start coughing, we get the flock out of here. We'll have to use our blood bag, which I'm not sure I can find. It's in one of my medi pouches. We do not have a pox antidote this time, so if that doesn't work, we're screwed. That's kind of pretty though, isn't it? There's a Livonia tower. We'll go check that out. It's looking kind of caustic through here. So far we haven't started coughing. So This should give us a view down into the crater. Kind of scared, actually. There's an operator shirt that's dark green. I think I've got one just like it. Those are nice. Those are the 42 slaughters. Remember that. That's in this Livonia. At least as of right now. I guess we could put it in the car. Armband. So these towers are a really crap shoot for me. Sometimes you find really good stuff and sometimes you find crap. There's another operator's and a Beretta. I do have a Beretta. It's in the trunk of the car. There's another one of those shirts. That's an Erdl. It's like the one I have on right now. Nope, mine's olive. That's Erdl. Yeah, I'm tempted to take one of them and put it in the car as a backup, but let's see what else we got going on up here. Because we have to see whether or not we need our hands free. Okay, so that's the ocean. That's the wrong way around. I don't think we're going to get a view down into the... Nope. Something there. No, I think that plate carrier was it. That's where we're headed, right up there. Yeah, she's a beauty. This map. I like that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take one of the shirts. Can only carry one. So which one do we want? The Erdl, which would go with my outfit to some extent. It's got more brown. Let's take it down and look at the other one. We're at fashion plate here. We gotta be, you know, fashion forward. Try not to kill ourselves on. Maybe it disappeared. Nope, there it is. So this one's black. All black. Nah, I like the Erdl one better. I mean, I like black usually. And if I were wearing more black, I would say... You know what's interesting is you can't lock these things. There isn't any key that comes with them. Oh, I did have one in the car. And it's black. Ha! Multicam black. Okay. Well, now we've got two. Alright. Let's get our gun in our hand before we get on board. So that when you get off at the other end, it's right up there. You're already armed. Okay, we're gonna have to sneak up there. Use our best judgment on where to stop. We can't really see gas at this point. But I'm hoping it's down in the crater still. But keep your eyes peeled for any sign of distress. I don't remember ever being up on the rim, but no. I haven't been here in a long time. It might be a couple of years. I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn this around. Point it back the way we came and leave it here. Huh, interesting. Well, that'll bring them. I don't see gas. I'm not gasping for breath. That's the first AK-101 mag I've seen, guys. Okay. Let's take that. Could stuff more stuff into it than the spices by itself. Alright. Now you can't get into these little ones, but I can possibly climb up on them if I need to. They're not lootable. Okay. There she blows. No, I'm looking away from it. I thought so. The rim is up there. I have to go up and look at the rim. I've never been here when it wasn't gas, though. Just to be fair, there's no point in considering that you can go in there without gas gear, and I don't have the full set, so these buildings you have very mixed results with. Yeah, there's the crater. Shoot. There we go. That'll start some of them coming my way if Okay, we got a lot of those. Shoot, it's a stag too. I need to hit him in the head. Twice. Just once. Twice. Not sure that second one was in the head. Shoot. Yeah, I hit him in the shoulder, I think. Shit. He's gonna come running up here. Yeah. Finally, Jesus Christ. See any more of them? I don't know why I popped out in the third person. Oh, I was on it from the driving the ATV and I just never got out. Okay, there's nothing up here. Do not see anything up here. Yeah, like I said, I have very mixed results with this building. On a rare occasion, I found a really nice gun in this building. Most times, it's just a crapshoot. Okay, you got some water. Not trustable water. Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to waste my time. Of course, you say that, and then that one time you don't, you miss something really good. But, yeah, that one doesn't open. There's a stairwell in here somewhere. Okay, we'll take some more Mosin ammo, or SVD ammo. Yeah, we're going to be well situated if we can find an SVD. See, I'm not finding the stairwell. I think it's inside here. There's another way in somewhere. I don't know where. Oh well, not worth it. Not worth it. Let's review these things. We got some wire. We could always use that for our base. I think you need it for gates, but I'm not absolutely sure. You used to anyway. I don't know if the new base building requires them. Nine by 3.9s. Alright, now we've found lots of 9 by 3.9s so far. Well, not lots, but some. 2 stacks in a box. We still haven't found the Viker that they go with, typically. I guess it can go into VSS as well. Okay, this one gives you the access to the roof. On rare occasion, I have found something useful on the roof. Most often not. And this would be one of those knots. Let's give you a view, though, as to what other stuff you might be facing. I think I hear another Z, but I can't be sure. T-shirt. The only other room I ever found anything in is this one back here. But not very often. There we go. 22s, no thanks. Okay, so mostly we found nothing useful in this building. I will go check that tower. I don't believe we went up this tower. Yeah, we did. I take that back. Okay, we've been through the red building. These square ones are a hoax. You can't get into them. At least I don't believe you can. You can get in here. Nothing good though. You're not finding a lot. Kind of surprised, actually, to tell you the truth. Okay, let's see if we can fit that inside this. I don't think so. Can we put that in there? And that in there? No. No. We can't fit them within each other. But this one has 24. They both have 24, so... Oops, I took the wrong one. It just looks smaller, that's all. This is olive, this one is black. Okay, so in the black one we have some room. Let's go ahead and put the things in there. That's our universal suppressor that we were using. That, we don't need 45s, or Mosin ammo, or Viker ammo. Don't need a Beretta right now. We can use this. I've got some more, so let's stack them. We can't use that right now, so let's put that away. We can't use the nails right now. I can't use that. There you go. Get a little bit more room back. I think eventually we're going to need all that room. Let's go ahead and eat the tack back while we're quiet here. Keep our stats up. We could put the suppressor back on here if we wanted to. I don't care. We've gone a lot now and we haven't been bothered by problems, so. Okay. Nope, just the one bag box. Okay. This is Red Cross. Well, health anyway. Alright, let's put that in. Take that. We'll take that. Those we can always use. Okay. More Viker rounds. Paramedic jacket. Another Stanag. Don't know why we're getting those. Oh, another blood test kit. Alright, now we got a knife. And we have an empty sheath, so let's go ahead and put that in. This is a 550. Okay, so that's going to have some ammo we could use. Okay, that's the Sig Sauer. Well, if we had room, we'd go ahead and take it, but as you can see, we're a little occupado. I think I'd rather keep the Savannah. Probably should take the automatic over the Savannah, but I do like a Savannah. Okay, so look how they put an empty gun case out like that. Tease ya. Okay, I've already been back that way. Haven't been over this way. Another one of those shirts. This one's bright green. Another one of those. What are they trying to tell you? It always makes me a little bit nervous when they start. That's cool. You see the big swing on that thing? Looks like a great big anvil. Okay, a burnt out science thing. Another one of those. Easy Pete's. Could use bandages, I guess, but... Alright, so... We've been over there. We've been here. If we climb up on there, we get a view down into the crater. I'm not fond of heights, so we won't go any higher up there than we strictly have to. There we go. Geez, it does not look gassed, guys, but it is, I guarantee you. But that's a good view of what you face. You can see NBC guys down in there, even halfway down the hill. Okay, and that's lucky that you can see them from here, because you won't be able to see them when you're down in there. It is a conundrum. Because you, okay, you can get up on there. Yeah, no, I don't want to get up on there. You crazy? Yeah, the tricky part is that you have to get down through, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 NVG guys on my side alone. And as soon as you start shooting, you're going to attract more, even if you have a suppressed gun. You see the center part is in water, so I'm not really even sure how you get out there. I can't remember. But I think you have to walk on top of that pipe to get out there. And it is not as clear as it looks right now. I guarantee it. Let's get a picture of that. Yeah. As soon as you start down in there, then you lose all your visibility. I think we've been this way. We haven't gone through these wrecked houses, but I don't really think we need to. I don't remember there being anything in them. Not outside of, normal stuff. It's kind of a cool rock here. A big one. Alright, so I think we've been through everything we needed to see here. Pretty sure we've been up in both of those, yep. So, now I'm not sure. Yeah, did we go in this? Oh yeah, it's burnt out, never mind. Nothing in here. Okay. Get back out to our ATV. Make sure we don't have anything else we were interested in. I don't think so. I think we've been in all the buildings we wanted to see here. Just get out of here. And we confirm that you can get all the way up here without needing to be in NVGs. Okay, let's see what we can put in the car. I think we can put one of these guys in there, yeah. Sweet. Yeah, let's put things we don't need away. Don't need that right now. Don't need 45s or these. Don't need 9x39s. Don't need this right this minute. Or this. Don't need two of these. We've got some on our belt. Don't need that. I think that's all it's going to fit, really. Yep. So we got lots of mags that we don't know whether or not we can use, but we'll look at them later. Got a stack of those. Got a stack of those, okay. Put that in there. And I got a couple of mags here that I probably can shuck the rounds out of, but we'll hang on to for now. Got another one of those. Definitely don't want the bison mag, so let's take a moment while things are quiet. Probably not the wisest place to be doing something like this, but... Alright, so we've been to that Livonia Tower, we've been up here. Now we have to map our way to the... Gotta go back up that road. We can try to go cross country. We want to get to this road. Down there. Let's go up here. And then we can see about going cross country to there. Don't know whether it's doable or not, but we're going to find out. We'll save ourselves a little gas. Oh wait, get off. Put a suppressed weapon in our hands. There we go. Back down the hill. See, these rocks and stuff are what makes me think I might have to stick to the road. Ah! Shit. My hand stuck to the mouse. Gotta be careful. Yeah, because, I mean, you could get out halfway across and hit one of these rock patches and you can't drive over it. And you have to head back the way you came and didn't save any time. That's what I'm considering. Well, we could try it. We have the topo map to help, but let's try it. worth an adventure. Where does that road go? Oh, this goes off into nowhere. I'm gonna head that way though. This is also bear territory. Not so much up here, as I recall. But, I don't want to take a chance on rolling this thing. Okay, are we headed in the right direction? Yes. We could go a little bit left and see about that set of buildings. I don't know what they are. They're right below us. I don't know what they are, and I don't know how to get, you know, if there's a cliff or a hill. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Like a hill. But where the heck are the buildings? Oh, slightly to the left, okay. I see him now. Oh, you start rolling pretty quick. Oh. They look just like, oh, okay, it's just broken down houses. Okay, now, I'm going to go straight on by those onto that road. Okay. Boy, you start rolling pretty quick once you get going downhill. What I can't see in this light is whether there's a rock wall in front of us. Oh, that's steep. Yeah, we don't want to roll. Shit. That was weird. That saved a lot of time off the trip, though. Okay, now we're going to go... Basically, we stay on this until we get to this other millie. Getting a real tour of the area. We've eaten. Dude. We don't really need to stop anywhere for food or anything. I would like to show you guys a bear. I'm sure if you've been watching DayZ for any length of time, you've seen bears. But I don't know if I want to show you one up close and personal from an ATV. That could be pretty terrifying. And running along behind you, taking swipes at you. I honestly don't know if they can destroy an ATV with one old big swipe of those paws. But I would be willing to bet that is a good chance that they could. This terrain is something else, isn't it? Not something you see on almost anywhere else on the map. Kind of looks like the swamp, just a little bit. Only drier. Swamp-esque. this light's making it really hard for me to see if there's rocks embedded in the grass, so I'll stick with the road, I think, from here. Okay, well, looks like we're getting... There's a building off that way. I'm not that interested in. Yeah, no, we'll stick with the road. I think it's just a barn. Look at these hay bales carefully, guys, because one of them could be a bear. They're about that size. Maybe a bit bigger. About the same, I think, as a hay bale. And I actually have mistaken one for a hay bale in low light one time. I glanced past it, then I glanced back, and that hay bale's moving. That was a shocker. Yeah, I have not fully explored this island at all, so this is fun. I explored the other side, where the bears usually are. I'll show you where the bears usually are. Where I found them in the past was up in this area over in here. So we'll go over in there. We did go through there. I saw some out on this peninsula. And I actually was considering swimming over to there because I was pretty sure there were a lot of bears in my path on the way home. I just saw Zed, but I'm not going to worry about him. Oh, there he is. Hello, dude. How are you? I try not to run him over because, like I said, I don't know if you could do damage to your radiator by hitting those guys. Okay, that's a wrecked house. But this sucker rolls really fast. Downhill, it's both a plus and a minus. Yeah, this is barrelicious looking terrain though. It would be hard to spot one in there too. So you're right on top of it because of all the shrubs and rocks that are just about the same color and size as a bear. To the millie now. I can see a tower. Yep. Alright, so we want to decide. Oh, this is got a prison building in it. Is this a prison? It's a prison, guys. Little did we know. Okay, that's what these buildings are down here. It's not a millie. It's a prison. Alright, so when we get done in here, we want to go over in there. So we might want to try going cross country over to that way. Now we've filled this thing up. You go along the outside of the prison, I think. I don't know if it's worth going into a prison. I guess we'll find out. I haven't typically found a lot of useful stuff in a prison, but, well, I take that back already. Camelback back again, one of the best in the business. If you didn't have this MMG stuff, that would absolutely be the best backpack in the business. I like the fact that the green towers have stuff, because otherwise they're kind of a pain in the butt, because you're exposed. If this were PvP, no way would I go up on these, even if there was stuff. RIS adapter. I think the entrance is going to be down that way. Are clothes okay? Yeah, that's what I thought. Better check. Trying to remember where the leather repair kits are. They're in one of the big bags. Inside of the there. Let's get those fixed before we go wandering. Still got a quarter of one left. Now where'd it go? Oh, no thanks. We want to put that up here. And we also want to get this stuff out of there so that we can potentially pick up another gun. Not that we're going to find one in here, but you never know. Alright, so the reason I'm having so much trouble seeing, guys, is because I have sunlight coming in the window behind me at home. I'm gonna break my immersion. Okay. Oh yeah. We'll take that. That's a sprightly little killer. I think it takes a special mag though. So I've got G3A3 stuff I found. Okay, so it was worth the trip. Now I think I've got to fix my gloves too. Nothing? Nope. There's a radar machine going on there. Still cycling, so I still have power somewhere. Sure, just after I fix my boots. It's okay, I like my boots better. I don't usually find too much in a prison. But if you're going to find anything, it's on the ground floor. It used to be anyway. If he's changed that, then that's going to change a lot of... Okay, don't need shotgun shells. Not doing anything shotgun-y, but I am going to take a moment and fix my gloves. Alrighty. So apparently there's an harbor associated with this prison. Yeah, it's just down that road. I'm curious about that too. So let's go. Those are prison buildings. Let's go check out the harbor real quick. It's gonna be that road. Did I already check this tower? I believe I didn't. I don't remember. I think maybe I did. I don't remember. Is it pouches? Oh, boots. Yeah, I did check it. Gonna need the NVGs here shortly. In fact, I might put them on now. Wow. That's overkill, but I don't see anybody off to either side. Oh, looks like we got the HQ building. Guardhouse. Well, that's interesting. What the heck is that? Lunch? 150 slot. Oh, that's another one of the 150 with no gun slot. Oh, there you are. Really hard to shoot from up here. We'll give them a minute to wander away and then come down. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, we can use 9x19, sure. Thank you. And here's another one of those little pouches. Won't go in there. Won't go in an IFAC. Have to leave it behind, guys. We have so many pouches within pouches within pouches. Gotten a little on the ridiculous side, but we need to change out our battery pretty soon. I'm not going to have enough furniture in my base to house all this stuff. Some gloves. I like the ones I have on. They're squeezable. And I've got an extra pair on my carabiner. Good thing I can see that. Because it didn't show up on the vicinity look. It's interesting. Don't have that happen very often. So this has got plate carriers and stuff. So if you didn't have the MMG on here, that would be pretty good. Pretty happy with that. You could outfit a whole crew going through this millie alone, I think. I mean, between the crater island, the crater rim and this, you could probably find enough stuff for a goodly sized team. 3 or 4 people, you would have guns and ammo. Okay, so now we've got the harbor. What the building is that? That's a glass house. There are no crates. There are a couple of sheds and stuff. We can go look. Don't need to go out on the harbor thing though, because I don't see anything worthwhile out there. We'll switch back to these. I haven't got much time left on them, but I do have more batteries, so we won't worry about that. Alright, so that's what this was. I did not know that was a prison. Oh, hey. Spare one of those. Oh, some more NBC gloves. Gosh. Look at those NBC gloves only take up 1 spot. Isn't that amazing? Looks like we got rain. More work gloves. Alright, so now we're down into warehouse zone. Check out these crates. There aren't very many, but there are some down here. That one didn't have anything in it, though. Take some Mosin rounds, sure. Okay, those don't open. Oh, that's a stag dry set. You got 81 slaughter. That's a good one. Hat. Never usually in the market for a hat. And this is the same building that I have my base in. Nope. Nothing. Yeah, we're going back on. Can't see jack. First it was a reflection and now it's a darkness. Alright, so looks like there's industrial building. Yeah, I never find anything in there. It is kind of a cool, it's kind of cool to see it via NVGs. It's kind of angry, doesn't it? Huh. What do we got over here? The warehouse. More crates. I think we've already been by those. Oh, nope, we haven't. Oh. Is that a banana mag? It is! Hot dog! We've been looking all over for one of those. And this AK's in pristine condition. What's mine in? Where is mine? Morn. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and replace ours with this one. Take that out. You know, I don't think I will put that back on, because you can't put a suppressor on when you have that on. And I think I have a suppressor that will go on here, but who knows where it is. I think I put it in the ATV. Well, we'll take a look. Ah, is that it? Yeah, there we go. So we can put that back in there. Yeah, you can't have both, unfortunately. So it's either or. Okay. Now let's get the mag filled up. And I love it. Oh, that's a great find, guys. I'm super thrilled with that. Get our mag out of here. Now we did like that black buttstock, so let's go ahead and put that back on. They look really weird without their buttstock on, that's for sure. There we go. Now, we need a sight. I think I put all the sights away. This is going to be a point and shoot. I don't think I picked up any other sights. Nope. Unless we can use the one from the... Nope. Oh, there went our battery. Alright, let's go ahead and put that away. We have to find the bear with it. No, it wasn't. I don't think we did put... Let's use the one from the universal flashlight right now. And we'll deal with that later. Isn't that cool how that works? He flops it down when you turn it on. Stick with a honey badger for now. Nah, I've only got 3 bullets left. Let's go with it. Okay, we've got a ton of bullets for this one, and we've got 45 in the chamber, so, or in the mag. Alright, so we're almost done here. That was a super good find. That makes me wonder if any of these are openable. I don't think so. I'm really glad I went ahead and came down here. Some more... What's that? Is that a battery charger? Oh, I know Magz is looking for one of those. How big are they? Oh my god, they're huge. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that in anywhere. Nope. She's going to have to be on her own for that. Well, on the other hand, was it 9? Yeah, it's 9. Okay. We can make this work. There. Now I got it. That's lucky. I know she was saying you need a battery charger and a wire and a generator, and then you can charge your car batteries. No, I'm really hoping I turned the lights off on my ATV before I came down here. If not, I'm going to be having a long walk home. Well, there's another radiator. Shoot, I wish I could fit that in. It's always helpful to have a spare radiator floating around somewhere. Tire repair kit? Yeah, why not? I got the space. Okay, now, what are those? I think those are crates, but I'm not sure I can get there from here. Nope. Alright. Wow, that rain is something else. And there's no reason for me to go up on top of those cranes. They make me very uncomfortable. I think that was a stag out there, but it's hard to tell in the dark. Yeah, I've gotten up on there before. There's a way to climb up on them, but the ladder to climb up on them usually backs up on the water. So like, because every time you jump off, you kind of take a step back, and I have fallen in the water. And then you're kind of screwed because there may be a long swim before you can get back on dry land, and it's cold. And you might get hypothermia before you get there. Standard mountain bat. We'll just visit these all on the way around. Pretty soon I'm going to be out of spaces altogether. I keep thinking I hear a Z, but I'm not sure. I think those are crates all the way out there. I hope it's worth it. Probably not. Might as well do a thorough perusal, though. No point in running all the way down here and not getting a good look at everything. Yeah, our temperature's going way down though, so we're going to get in one of those crates and squeeze out all of our clothes. Oh, show. See those things there? If you hit those with a car or your ATV, you're going airborne. Guaranteed. Yeah, we need to get in somewhere and get our clothes squeezed out. Yeah, their crates alright. And they're military crates too, so that's good. One 9x19 bullet. We'll leave it. That's a Ketter. And I think that's the one that takes the little itty bitty. Let's find out. I think this is the one that takes a little bit, the rounds that are, might be 380s, but I can't remember. And it doesn't say, it doesn't say, oh yeah, it is 380. Never mind. Let's take it. We've got one already. But we have a rifle, or a pistol suppressor. Now that I think about it, I don't think I can take it. I'll have to handhold. That's okay. Pretty sure we got a pistol suppressor. I'm not sure where we put it. Boy, do we have a lot of food. That's where the extra spark plug could go that I picked up. That'll protect it a little bit in that bear. Put that in there. We're not going to need that. Yeah, I don't know. Ah, there it is. So now we can put something 3 long in there. Okay, gives us a little bit more room to maneuver. Okay, that's our little zombie killer. Last crate. We're home away from home for a little bit. We squeeze out our clothes. Okay, we gotta get warmed up. With any luck, the storm will stop while we're in here. That's nice. These clothes, they don't really get all that wet. They get wet and they get soaked, but they don't get drenched. It doesn't seem like to me. So 2 times around, but not 3. Doesn't matter if you're squeezing out your clothes or your facial thing. It takes the same amount of time, which doesn't really make sense, but boy, that always makes me have to pee, that sound. Now those were drenched. This is 2, even though it was inside the helmet. Logic does not pertain to DayZ sometimes. You just have to suspend it and go with it. Still pouring rain. So we're going to get soaked again the minute we get out of here, but you can tell by our body temperature, lower right corner, no longer blue. So if you're cold, that's the quickest, easiest way to help yourself out, is to get somewhere and squeeze out whatever you can. And that'll help, at least for a little while. You're still going to get cold again and wet again as soon as you get out in the rain, but there's a boat, guys, look. There's a boat there. That's the first boat I've seen. Let's run over there, and I don't remember seeing that before, but I wasn't specifically looking for a boat. Magz said she'd seen them on here, but I hadn't up until now. Yep. So they usually spawn in with no gas and no spark plug. And as it happens, I have a canteen full of gas. I could take it for a spin and we could go, like I was thinking, we could go over here, do this island, and then come back. Because the only way to get there is to swim. I was going to do that with the ATV by coming over here. But I could leave the ATV where it is right up here by the gate. And take this boat over. We're already about as wet as you can get. I'm already blue again. Go check it out. See if we can get it going. Then we can just bring it right back here. Pick up the ATV and go on our way. Oh. Can't tell if that's a stag or not. Doesn't really matter. He's not going to follow me into the water. Oh, the AIs are killing each other again. What's a stag boat? Cool. I have to get the enter command. I think it's on the back. Get in. There we go. Ah, yellow engine. It's not going to work, guys. Get out. I want to get out, but I don't want to jump out. I want to look at the... Is it yellow because it needs a spark plug, maybe? I don't know. Wrong pink bear. Okay, let's put that in there. This is the one that has gas in it. Yep. Might as well give it a try. I don't know how much gas that gives us. Let's put that back. Pick that up so we're not without something in our hands. All right. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go out that way. I haven't driven a boat in a long time, so you have to bear with me. Huh. It's not going. We are not moving. Huh. Try standing up and sitting back down in it. Just in case it's... Okay. Now I thought it was just WASAD, but I maybe have to anchor. Do I have to pull up an anchor? Doesn't say so. Oh, you do have to shift. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this. I oversteer something fierce. Light taps. You might be coming back overland, guys. Gotta go this way a little bit. Get around the landmass. Can't see right now. There, now we can see. Shoo. Just remember, little taps on your steering is all you need. Overdo it, you're screwed. Oh, we sure have had the adventure today. Okay, now we're going around here. And we gotta go around that point. I hope that little canteen full of gas does us okay. Otherwise, we're going to have a long swim back to shore. I don't want to push that engine too far because it's already yellow. I think we're going right to getting around that landmass. Yeah, we should be good. We can actually head in a little bit this way. Oh, don't run out of gas. I don't think we want to get too far from shore, guys. I think it's, we'll cut it a little tighter to be closer to shore. So we don't have to swim so far if we run out of gas. It's worth a try. But I don't want to be swimming that far back. So yeah, I think we're gonna take a little bit more time and be a little bit more steering wise a little bit. I think we better stay close to shore. We're probably going to be swimming fairly soon. That's worth a try. I don't know, we might find another boat. Doesn't seem like it's running too well. Those AI were probably punching each other out. Magz caught a group of 5 of them at the airport duking it out on a hilltop. There's two sets of AI on here. There's east and west, and they do not cooperate. In fact, they try to kill each other at all opportunities. Oops. Go back to the you can see better. You don't want to ram into some rocks along the shore or something. Okay, we gotta get out around that peninsula. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This happened before too, so I'm not sure why it does that, but that's like a warning to you. You're a little far from shore. You are going to have to swim here shortly. We are getting kind of far from the ATV, but we can run it back. Like a dam there, so you can't get through there. Pretty sure you can't get through there. Nope, it's land. Oh shit, here we go again. Of course, right out in the middle. Keep going toward shore. Go toward shore. We're a long ass way from anywhere. Come on, baby, you can do it. Come on. I think it's out of gas. I can't tell if we're moving or not. I don't think so. It's just idling. Okay, guys. Unfortunately, I think that's it for us. She did not want to go any further. Oh, never mind. Why does that happen? I don't know. Well, we're going to keep going. Even though I don't trust it very much anymore. We have made a significant distance. This little sucker. She's a little hard to steer. Yep, a little hard to steer. I don't want to ground out on rocks. And here we go again. Now, we're getting around this island. That island ahead is where we want to go. So let's go ahead and get out of the way. I don't think we're coming back by boat somehow. Found a thing of gas. Oops. Something loaded in. Yep, we're coming up on. Uh-oh. There we go again. Guys, this boating is tough business. We're not too far now, so we can swim it. We're not these trees to the right are not our island. The one dead ahead is. So I think what we want to do is go over to that shoreline where it looks like we could easily get on. Or do we want to go... I think we want to go into this little inlet if we can. It's going to let us. I don't know why it's being so... Probably because the engine's yellow. Whoa! Spinning out. Spinning out. Too much. A little bit too much of a good thing. Okay. Oh, this is tough. Okay, now we're in between the two islands. I think I'm just going to go over there and get on shore. I'm not... I wanted to get somewhere where it was recognizable so I could come back to the boat, but you know what? I don't think the boat is really that helpful at this point. Come on, come on, come on, boat. There's somebody right there on the shore. We'll bring this in as close as we can, and then we're going to kill the engine. Wet again to get out. I think I go. Oh, he's off down that way. Okay. Now we're up on the mining island. I believe there are bears on this island too. If that's the case, a ketter isn't going to do anything more than piss it off. Alright, now let's see. Yep, we got mine buildings over there. We got mine buildings here. Yeah, I'm really wet. I'm going to have to start a fire here and warm up. If I see a bear, I'm going to shit myself. I kid you not. Okay. Alright, they're down in the mine a little bit, so you can't see them. I'm up here. And in here I have not been in ages. Yeah, and there's a mine in the center you can go down in. When I was here last time, there were dinosaurs on the map. And they were very, very dangerous, so that probably means there's bears down in there, because they were probably spawned in on bear spawns. Okay, let's get up here. Onto this building. And then I'm going to have to stop for a minute when I get her safe. You're just going to hang out for a minute while I go to the restroom. I don't think we can get up there. Nope. Nope, that won't work either. Alright, so there must be a way in. Nope. There we go. Okay. Now. Okay, there's a guard shack. We can run over there and get in the guard shack. what we can do. Hang out in the guard shack for a little bit. Squeeze out my clothes. Oh shoot. Never ending fence. Oops, probably take that off of full auto. I didn't even hear that guy, guys. That is a very typical problem for me. I heard that one. Okay, that's an MK. Of all the things. Okay, now. I shot 8 bullets just like that. That's what full auto does for you. Okay. We're going to go back in here. I'm going to squeeze out her clothes. But I'm going to do that after I go to the bathroom. Because if I squeeze out her clothes right now, we're going to have another problem. Okay, we'll just wait right here. Thank you very much. I'll be right back.